The iPhone 17 Pro Max is fast approaching, and based on current reports, it could be the most ambitious shift in Apple's smartphone lineup since the iPhone X. The expected announcement is set for September, which means the countdown has officially begun. This device isn't just a standard update. It's shaping up to introduce features and upgrades that might make even iPhone 14 Pro Max users consider upgrading. Apple appears to be moving away from its recent, conservative upgrade cycles and finally shaking things up with bolder moves. A big part of that visual transformation is the much larger rear camera island, reportedly stretching almost edge to edge. This expanded module won't just be for show. It will likely accommodate significantly more advanced sensors, ushering in a new era of smartphone photography and possibly altering how Apple lays out internal components for cooling or AI hardware. Interestingly, while this new design language may make the iPhone 17 Pro Max top-heavy, it's a small price to pay for the internal benefits. This visual shift alone will make it easily distinguishable from previous Pro Max models, something Apple hasn't offered in years. Despite the massive camera redesign, other parts of the phone may remain more familiar. Expect to see the action button and camera control staying on board, and yes, USB-C is here to stay. However, changes are coming to the notch as well. The dynamic island, which first appeared on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, is expected to get a little smaller. Apple may be refining this signature element by using more compact Face ID and camera components, offering users more display without completely ditching the notch experience. The display itself will also see a bump. The iPhone 17 Pro Max will come with a massive 6.9-inch OLED screen, an upgrade from the 6.7-inch panels we're used to. And it's not just about size. Apple may be sourcing Samsung's new M14 OLED panel, which not only increases energy efficiency, but also boosts peak brightness to a staggering 3,000 nits. This level of brightness is especially helpful in outdoor use and will easily beat the already impressive 2,000 nit displays of the past. In terms of performance, Apple is planning to jump forward in a major way. The iPhone 17 Pro Max will most likely feature the new A19 Pro chipset. While earlier reports peg this as a 3nm chip, newer rumors suggest it could be built on an advanced 2nm node. This would be groundbreaking, not only in raw performance, but in power efficiency. One of the biggest improvements will come in RAM. Apple is finally jumping to 12 GB of RAM for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. This would make it the most future-proof iPhone to date. Compare that to the iPhone 14 Pro Max's 6 GB of RAM, and the difference in multitasking, gaming, and AI processing becomes clear. If you're using apps that demand more memory, especially AI-driven tools or creative apps, this change will be night and day. When it comes to storage, the days of 128 GB models are long gone. The iPhone 17 Pro Max will start at 256 GB and go up to 1 TB. This was expected, as Apple has already adopted this strategy in its newer devices. While it may push the starting price higher, it also means more room for high-resolution photos, 4K ProRes videos, and those growing app file sizes. Software-wise, the iPhone 17 Pro Max will launch with iOS 19. The major highlight here is expected to be a redesign influenced by Vision OS, giving the system a more futuristic, glass-like look. Alongside that, Apple Intelligence, a growing suite of AI features, is likely to be fully integrated. This marks a shift in how Apple devices function day to day, offering personalized automation and predictive features at a system-wide level. Now, let's talk about the cameras. Apple is ready to go all in on 48MP sensors across all 3 rear cameras. That includes the new 5x periscope lens, which will not only give better zoom, but also enable in-sensor cropping for much sharper hybrid zoom photos. This places the iPhone 17 Pro Max on par with some of the best Android flagships when it comes to camera versatility and clarity. The front camera is getting love too. For years, Apple has stuck with a 12MP selfie shooter. That's about to change. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to sport a 24MP front camera, giving users a massive leap in selfie quality, video call resolution, and possibly even better AR facial tracking. In contrast, the iPhone 14 Pro Max was revolutionary for its time, but is now beginning to show its age. It was the first iPhone with a 48MP main sensor, but retained 12MP for ultra-wide and telephoto lenses. And while it offered fantastic photography, it simply doesn't match what's coming in the 17 Pro Max. Battery life has also seen notable improvements. Rumors point to the iPhone 17 Pro Max having a battery between 4,700 and 5,000 milliamp hours. This would surpass the 4,685 milliamp hour cell in the iPhone 16 Pro Max and absolutely dwarf the 4,323 milliamp hours unit in the 14 Pro Max combine, though with the more efficient A19 Pro chip, and you're looking at all-day battery life with ease, even for power users. Charging is another area where Apple seems to be listening to users. The iPhone 17 Pro Max could support 27W wired charging, with some reports hinting at peak rates up to 40W under certain conditions. Wireless charging also gets a boost with the second-generation MagSafe system supporting 25W speeds. Most notably, reverse wireless charging is expected, finally allowing users to charge AirPods or Apple Watch directly from their iPhone. Connectivity is stepping up too. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is likely to support Wi-Fi 7. This means faster speeds, better handling in crowded networks, and much lower latency. For users in smart homes or those who regularly stream high-quality media, this could be a game changer. Apple may also be transitioning to its own custom Wi-Fi chip for improved consistency across devices. Durability is another focus. Apple may debut a new anti-reflective coating on the iPhone 17 Pro Max display. Not only will this reduce glare during outdoor use, but it'll also protect against micro scratches and minor drops. It's a small change that can drastically improve the user experience, especially in bright environments. So, what does all this mean for those still holding onto their iPhone 14 Pro Max? It means you're missing out on a more immersive display, a massive jump in performance, a much better camera system, longer battery life, and more efficient software experiences. While your 14 Pro Max is still a capable device, the iPhone 17 Pro Max offers upgrades across nearly every category that matter in daily use. Whether or not you should upgrade depends on your priorities. If you care about photography, battery life, or keeping up with the latest software and AI tools, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is shaping up to be worth the switch. But if you're still content with the basics and don't need bleeding-edge tech, your current phone still holds up well. Still, it's undeniable that the iPhone 17 Pro Max represents a turning point for Apple. With design tweaks, enhanced internals, and meaningful user-focused upgrades, this may be one of the most well-rounded iPhones we've seen in years. We'll know more when Apple officially unveils the device, but if current rumors are accurate, it's safe to say that the iPhone 17 Pro Max will be one of 2025's most impressive devices, and potentially a must-have for Pro Max loyalists.